this is part 2 of building a cat tree wall by hand. Last we left off, we were working on creating a flat back on our piece of driftwood so it would sit flush to the wall. After the back was cut and sanded, we were able to get a better idea of the shape we wanted to create, so we ended up making a couple extra cuts to the existing branches. Next, I wanted to clean up the wood a bit, so I ended up removing most of the flaky bark on the bottom and sanded underneath for a smooth finish. Then it was time to hang, and after some trial and error, we ended up using these heavy-duty bolts with wall anchors to make sure it would be nice and secure to the wall. Just to be extra safe, we also ended up adding 2 extra screws to one of the branches that sat over a stud. After it was done, I ended up really hating how all of the visible holes and screws looked, so I decided to collect some of that bark I had taken off and glued it back on to hide them all. And I think I hate that too, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. At this point, we were able to start brainstorming how we wanted to position the shelves, so I ended up putting this guide together and we bought some wood. I realized these placemats I had at home ended up being almost exactly the same size and shape as what I had in mind, so I ended up tracing those, and our first shelf is officially done. This next one was going to be a little more complicated since we wanted it to organically fit in with the rounded edge of the wood, so my boyfriend thought it'd be the perfect time to try out this 5-minute craft hack. Basically, he used these sticks to follow the shape of the wood and then used that as a guide to trace onto our new shelf. And while it wasn't perfect, it actually did work pretty darn well. Stay tuned for part 3 where we'll be finishing this thing.